Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then I'm so happy to have you. Come on in. My name's Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take. And today I'm so happy to say that we're reacting to a Buy Me a I got a message, sorry, I got distracted. A Buy Me a Coffee request brought to you by Robert P. Hi Rob, thank you very, very much for this request and for being patient. What he requested was, I just opened it up, I don't know how to pronounce it. It says VOB, School Revolution, but the VOB is voice of Baceprot, maybe? School Revolution, this is the official music video. Came out 7 years ago, okay, 2.8 million views. I'm excited, I'm excited. Typically how we do it on this channel is that we'll watch the video twice together. The first watch, you can't be surprised, I'm literally telling you how we do it here. The first watch will have stops and pauses so I can give you my thoughts and commentary in real time as they come to me. However, if you stick around, the second time you watch it, I'll play the entire song nonstop, all the way through. Instead, I will be taking some notes. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm taking notes. Let me write this down real quick. VOB, School Revolution. And then we will talk about it after. Yeah? Sounds like a plan? Sounds good? I'm ready. I'm always excited to discover new bands because that's the whole purpose of this channel. I have never heard of this band, so this is voice, so I'm so excited. Let me just go ahead and check the quality real quick. It's good. All right, Rob, let's see what VOB is all about. Okay. Wow, that bass. The bass. This is crazy. Let me raise the volume a little bit. CC? Nope. No CC. Wow, what an intro! I wanted to stop right before she started singing. I forgot to mention, Rob did give me the lyrics here. I should pull them up. But the thing that I don't like about that, Rob, is that if I'm over here staring at lyrics, it's going to take away from the video. So I'm going to have them up, but I'm not going to be too worried about it. I am going to be focusing on the instrumentation of the music because it is amazing so far. I don't want to, well, we'll play it by ear. We'll see. I do have them pulled up here now because there's no CC in the video. All right, so let me go back a little bit. Let's go. Wow. Okay. Don't try to judge us now. Soul is empty. Oh, different vibe here. The dark side. Sorry, the nerd came out. Wow. I like what she did vocally there with that little break in her voice. So if you guys are confused, this way I'm looking at lyrics, this way I'm looking at the video. So I'm just trying to respect Rob and the fact that he gave me a link to the lyrics. I don't want to just ignore them. If he gave me the lyrics, it's probably because he wants me to look at the lyrics. Very interesting so far lyrically, though. I liked this part of the song because it changed from kind of an upbeat, fast thing to a more toned down, slower part with the part that we just heard where they say, "Don't try to judge us now." She says that 4 times. And then they get back to upbeat. And then they went to this part where they're talking about my soul is empty, my dream is dying, my soul may fall into the dark side, and I might lose my life. My goodness. Very intense so far for, was it 3 pretty girls? I mean, I didn't see a 4th, but I need to pay more attention to the video now. I like the drummer too. I like all of them. Yeah. She's rapping. Don't try to judge her. Let her rap. Okay. Banyak orang hanya beradu bersaksi, saling tindas dengan alasan visi dan misi. Bukan mimpi yang akhirnya jauh tercapai, terlebar samar dan akhirnya mulai pudar. This is the slower part that I like. Oh, I like this. Woo-hoo! Jump back required. I got chills. Dark side. Something dark side. 3 of them, huh? So real quick, the lyrics before that part that we just heard, a lot of people fight over what they believe is right, oppressing each other with their grand vision as an excuse. Oh, they give up their dreams that end up abandoned, tossed and fading out. Wow, this song is actually deep, man. It really is. And then the part that we just heard with the slower, again, it's repeated from before. My soul is empty, my dream is dying, falling to the dark side, I might lose my life. All right, let's go back just a little bit more. Cool graffiti. Solo time. Okay. Wow. Yes. Okay. I wonder what's written there. Wow. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Hold on. Hold on. So I was about to say that was a sick guitar solo, right? And I thought it was gonna go back into whatever, but now I'm thinking I'm hearing a bass, a little solo coming in. I hope so. If that's the case, let's go. Let's go, bassist. I've been hearing you all song. I hear you. Now there's that drummer again. All right. I gotta read that. Oh, I like this part. It's my favorite part of the song. Just because of the switch up. Hey! girls rock. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm incredibly impressed just because they look so young. So that was my watch with stops. Let's go ahead and watch the entire thing nonstop all the way through. I just realized that the song is almost 6 minutes long, so let's not delay. I'm going to be taking notes this time so we can talk about it after. All right, here we go. You know you're having a good time when an almost 6 minute song flies by. Man, that was too fun. Now I took a decent amount of notes. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I did enjoy it even more the second time I heard it, not only because it was nonstop, but also because I was able to pay attention to the video. Although the lyrics were, important to look at as well, just so you know the gist of what the song's about. I think that being that there's only 3 members in the band, you can distinctly hear each member so clearly. It reminds me of The Warning. You hear exactly what Ali's doing, you hear exactly what Danny's doing, you know exactly what Paulina's doing. Same case here. I could hear every single member so distinctly, and each member was holding their own like no problem. Nobody was falling behind talent-wise, nobody was dragging, everybody was on the same page talent-wise. And that warmed my heart because I could hear how sick that guitar solo was. I could hear the sick guitar riffs. I heard everything the bassist was doing. Is probably why I put her as MVP, just because I loved her. But that doesn't mean I didn't love the drummer too. The drummer had so many amazing drum fills between everything. She was going ham. She really was. So that was impressive, considering that they look so young. I don't know. I don't want to assume. I don't know their ages, but they look so young. So that this ultimately just makes it even more impressive. I don't know if they're a younger band, not how long they've been together, but literally their ages. I don't know if they're younger than The Warning or not. I would assume they're around the same age, maybe younger. They look young. Anyway. I don't know where they're from, so I wasn't sure what language they were speaking. I'm so curious. What else did I see? I was curious to know if the singer primarily raps. I would have liked to hear more singing from the main singer, but I was feeling this 100%. It's only because I'm curious to know what her singing voice is like. We heard it a little bit on my favorite part, which I mentioned 1,000 times. Because of the harmonies that they play there and just the overall switch in vibe from the beginning, from this and then slow down to something else. I don't know what they were saying, but it was very, very, very cool. It was just my favorite part because of that direct, not contradiction, but it just went from up here and then down, up here and then down here, and I liked that. What else? There was a part there that it was literally just drum and bass, and I almost lost it because it sounded so good. And then the guitarist came back in, but it's nice to have that little break because while it was just drum and bass, the singer was rapping something. And then you bring it back in. It just helps create, again, that sense of space. So you have just drum and bass. It sounds not softer, but obviously like something's missing. And then you bring it back in to make it sound fuller. I just appreciate that so much. In the music video, there was a lot of mannequins with red tape over their mouths. Even some had chains around them, which I found interesting. It looks like the entire video was shot on one set. They didn't move anywhere or anything like that. No complaints about that. What else did I notice? I'm jumping in my notes here. Yeah, that guitar solo was fun. And even after the solo ended, I got to hear the basses shine a little bit too. And it really did just make 6 minutes go by incredibly fast. They're incredibly talented. They're amazing. They really, really are. So thank you so very, very much to Robert for requesting this. It was catchy. I was getting down. Like, I'd add this to my playlist. I would jam out to this in my car, no problem. So thank you so much for this request. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Have you heard of this band? What was your favorite part? It was fun. Let me know. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.